Hello, everyone. Good morning to you from my end. I'm so excited to be here to host another graduation. So this is a cohort 15 graduation of the our LinkedIn Elevation program. We've been going strong for 15 cohorts, and today all I feel is really gratitude that we've been able to continue on this journey for the past 15 months, despite so many reasons, right? There's always a reason in life for you not to keep moving forward in whatever goal you set yourself to do. But God has been faithful to us, and we've continued on this dream, we've continued on this vision. If you are joining us on LinkedIn or joining us on YouTube, kindly say hello so that I will shout out to you and know where you are joining from. I'm so excited that we are here. I had a bit of technical issues trying to log in, but of course, we are resilient and we don't give up. So I'm so excited that finally this is happening. As usual, our graduation are usually a very short event, hopefully less than an hour. I already have some of the graduates or members of my team at the back of the stage, and they'll just come up in a minute to share. But before then, I'm going to introduce myself as usual for those who do not know who I am, but I believe that most of you already know me. But if you're joining, tell me on the chat. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me see the people that are joining us. It's another beautiful Sunday for me here, and I hope you are also having a great time, right? I hope you're having a great time, depending on your time zone, whether you're joining from Africa, Nigeria, wherever you're joining from, different time zone. For me, it's still morning. For you, it may be evening. So let me know in the chat. So before I move forward, I'm going to share a little bit about Scholar of Mentoring Academy. We also have like a conference that is upcoming that we need to keep talking about, right? To get more people to be involved and also know what we are doing. So I'm going to share that in the course of the event today. My name is Dr. Amaka Ifeduba, and I'm the founder and lead coach of Scholar of Mentoring Academy. And Scholar of Mentoring Academy, we've been going strong. We've been going strong for quite a while. This is our second year. As you can see, we are completing cohort 15. That means this aspect of our program have been going on for 15 months. And the focus of the program is to actually help people understand how they can leverage LinkedIn as a platform, right? How do you leverage LinkedIn? How do you make use of LinkedIn to your advantage? How do you make use of LinkedIn? How do you use LinkedIn as a tool for your career advancement? Dr. Fortune, I see you. Hello to you. Thank you so much for showing up here. I'm so excited to have you here in our midst. Thank you so much for joining us. It's an honor to have you here. So if you come in, let me know. Dr. Fortune, let me know where you're joining us from so that we can know. I always like to know where people are joining us from. So I also have who here? Charles. Charles say he's joining us from Lagos. It's 7:05 p.m. Oh, okay, nice. So it's actually 11:05 in the morning for me, Pacific time. So thank you so much, Charles, for joining us today. As you come on board, just let us know. Like I said, our events don't drag. As much as possible, we'll be over and done with in less than an hour. And it's just an opportunity for us to network, is an opportunity for us to have fun together, is an opportunity for us to get to know each other a little bit deeper, right? Something I always tell my mentees or the people I coach or the people in my cohort is that in this age and time that everyone is writing with AI, right? Everyone is writing something with AI. Anybody can write anything with AI. It's also important as part of building your brand that you get comfortable with people hearing you speak. You get very comfortable with being at events, whether as guest, whether as the host. It's also a way to connect with your network. It's a way to meet people when you come, whether you are inside the studio or you are in the chat. Is an opportunity to connect with people. It's an opportunity to connect with like-minded people, because your network is not going to build itself, right? Whatever network you're trying to build, it's not going to build itself. So thank you so much for coming. We have Habib. Habib said, congratulations to all the participants. And then Charles is saying the same. Thank you so much. So I was just about to share a little bit about Scholar Up so that we can really get started proper. Scholar of Mentoring Academy is my baby, right? That's what I feel. I feel like it's an important part of my life's project, more or less. And God has been faithful. We've been on this journey with lots of support from members of my team. It's not something I could have done alone. You know, we have Amaka who will join us. We have Dr. Augusta, Divine. We have people in the advisory board. So many people who kind of pitch into this vision to make it possible. And at the center of everything, our goal is to empower people, help people to build confidence, help people to understand that your positioning, where you go with your life, it has a lot to do with what you do, right? It's not something that is going to be handed to you. So whatever you want to achieve in life, whatever dreams you have in your heart, nobody is going to hand it to you. You just have to learn how to take it. And if you're not invited to the table, you have to begin to learn to build your own table so that you can invite other people to feast. These are some of the things that will teach people. And our LinkedIn Elevation program has been run in such that I focus on people growing their self. Because I tell people all the time, your personal brand is a reflection of your person. It's a reflection of who you are. If you don't work on improving yourself and you are just all about, let me post so that I'll become visible, then the question becomes visible doing what? Like, what do you want to be visible doing, right? That's the most important thing. It's not enough to show up every day and make posts on LinkedIn. What is the point of what you're doing? To what end? What impact are you creating? How is it helping you and how is it serving other people? How is it moving you forward in life? So we launched our LinkedIn Elevation program and we have it every month. Our program actually starts at the beginning of every month. Like the next cohort now starts the first week of the month of October and then runs for 3 weeks. Then we graduate. We take 1 week of break and then we start again. It's been a journey. It's been a journey that has stretched all of us, but it's been totally worth it. Because in this process, ideas have been birthed. In this process, we've been able to come up with beautiful ideas of things that we didn't even think was possible. So now we have the Scholar Up Global Conference coming up on November 22nd and 23rd. So Amaka, if you're there, you can put the link of the conference in the chat so that people can register, those who have not registered. I believe our event is an opportunity for us to throw more light on what we are doing. So that conference is to bring together people from over 20 different countries, right? We have people from over 20 different countries. It's going to be on live stream, free access to people. And the goal is to bridge the knowledge gap, bring opportunities for people, especially people who do not have these opportunities. So there are so many things planned for that conference. And if you've not registered, you want to take the advantage to do so. So I see more people have joined us. I see Regan. Regan says, okay, Jesse joining from the UK. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to have you here. And then we have Ferdinand. He said he's great to be a part of this. Yes, thank you, Ferdinand. Thank you so much for being here. And then we have Dr. Fortune, who says she's from London. Thank you so much. All right, let me play a short video about Scholar Up. It's just like a 1-minute video, and then we can get started proper.
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, so that is Scholar Up Mentoring Academy in brief. That is really what we do in brief. We started off helping students who are trying to come to the US for grad school on one hand, and then professionals who want to show up on LinkedIn strategically. You just don't want to show up and make noise. You want to show up and do beautiful things. And then we have our upcoming conference. Amaka put the link on the chat so you can log in and see what the conference is about, and then register for the conference. All right. And then I think, Munir, you said you have network issues. Sorry about that. I hope you are able to hear us. So our graduation ceremony is just all about talking to the participants, right? Hearing from them, knowing how the experience was for them, connecting better and networking. And today I have a couple of them at the back of the studio who would be sharing with us. First and foremost, I'm going to bring Emeka up so that he will co-host with me. Emeka is an executive at Scholar Up, right? So I'm excited that he's here to be a part of the journey. We also have Ferdinand. Ferdinand is here. Ferdinand, I hope your camera is, you can turn on your camera and we can get going. And then, okay, yes, Ferdinand is here. And then let's also bring up Shedrack. That way we can move really fast because I want us to be out of here in less than an hour. So Ambassador Emeka, it's so good to have you here. I'm so happy that you're here with me. So let me hand the mic over to you and then we can get the conversation started. And as we talk, if you come into the chat, please let us know where you're joining from. Help us share the event. Yes, let me remember to say that, right? If you come in, help us share the event. You know, today is Sunday. People may just be on LinkedIn. They are just scrolling by, and then they will suddenly see, oh, graduation, what is this? And then they will come in, right? So help us share the event so that it can reach more people. And then we see Charles. Charles said, this is beautiful. The impact the program is making. Yes, it is indeed beautiful. Thank you so much, Charles, for being here. We appreciate your presence. So, Emeka, over to you.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are listening from. Can you hear me? Confirm you can hear me, please.
I hear you. I hear you.
Right. So, our global audience, you're welcome to the call this evening. It's such a delight to be here with you. And of course, to our graduating cohorts. I mean, this is 15 whooping cohorts, you know, since we started this last year. And it's been impact upon impact. It's been success story upon success story. So I'm here this evening to cheer you on, to just clap and to celebrate your resilience, because you will agree with me, it hasn't been easy. I know for a fact, I know experientially. So I'm here this evening co-hosting this event with my mentor and my coach, Dr. Amaka. So yeah, Emeka is here for you to cheer you on. Thank you. Good to be here.
Thank you, Emeka. Hopefully before the end of the event, you can share your story with us. But for now, let's pass it on to Ferdinand. Ferdinand, thank you so much for coming on board. I'm going to hand the mic over to you. You've been with us now for 21 days, learning about LinkedIn, moving forward, stretching yourself, coming out of your comfort zone. So can you share with me how has it been for you so far? Ferdinand, yeah, go ahead. I hope your network.
Hello.
Okay, yes, I hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, network. Shadrach, are you there so that we...
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
Oh, okay. All right. While the end of the event, you can share your story with us. But for now, let's pass it on. Okay, Shadrach, are you able to turn on your camera?
Ma?
Are you able to turn on your camera?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, but I'm in a dark place.
Okay, just go ahead. We hear you. Just
okay, ma. What's the question?
Voice.
My network was disturbed.
Yeah, I was asking you how has the cohort been for you? How has it been for you?
Okay.
Oh,
thank you. Good evening, everyone. Okay, this program is Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I would say that this program has been
now we can hear you loud and clear.
Honestly, since my 400 level, I've had LinkedIn account, but honestly, I've not been able to know how to utilize the account because of I don't even know how the space run. Thank you for this wonderful program, this Scholar Up, this elevation program. It's really a wonderful one, and I'm even grateful. I was able to meet with some persons that because my target was to kind of connect to people who are looking into grade school. So I was able to connect with some people, some fellows, some persons started me because of my post. They say that it's like, I mean, that I want to get into grad school, and they are also looking forward to that, and they have to connect me to their group. Like, they have a group where they discuss and share ideas, share updates. So I was able to join them through this. I was able to connect with them through this elevation program. So it was really a nice one. I want to say thank you, ma, for guiding us through.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shadrach, for coming on board. It's a pleasure to have you, even though we're not able to see you, but at least we're able to hear you speak. And I really love what it is you said, which is being able to connect. That is the whole point, right? The whole point of showing up on LinkedIn. It's not the day you show up that you're going to find all the solutions you're looking for, but it's a step. You start your journey somewhere, and then you begin to see other people who want the same thing you want. But if you stay hidden in your own house, you stay hidden in the center of your house, how do you connect with people who are also on that path of pursuing the same dreams so that you can begin to work together to achieve that goal? So thank you so much, Shadrach, for coming on board. Ferdinand, I hope your network is okay now. Can you speak now?
Yes, sure. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, I hear you.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone, depending on where you are speaking from. I am glad to be here, and I'm part of cohort 15. I want to use this opportunity to thank Dr. Amaka for the coaching over the 21 days that you have given to us. It has not been easy, but so simple. We have achieved a lot, especially me in person. I have learned a lot. I have made so many impact as on my LinkedIn page. So I'm grateful, and I'm being part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ferdinand. Thank you for coming on board. Yeah, we appreciate you. We know that for some reason there's a lot of network network problems going on, but we have to keep moving forward. It's the age of technology. So if it's not working, we have to stay resilient. We have to stay moving. Gifts, can we hear you? Gifts, are you here? Can we hear you? I see some other people at the back of the call. If you're done with the studio, Ferdinand, you can join on LinkedIn, right? So you can join on LinkedIn so that other people can come into the studio when they want to. I think LinkedIn network may be easier. So let me share the link to LinkedIn or YouTube on the group. That way it will be easier for you to join on LinkedIn or join on YouTube, as the case may be. Gifts, can we hear you? And we have Majesty. Majesty, can we hear you? Emeka, I'm going to hand it over to you while they keep trying to sort out the the network issues. I'm not sure why everybody has a network problem.
Is this side?
Majesty, can we hear you?
Majesty, your microphone is on. Can you speak to us now so we can hear you? Hello, Majesty. Okay.
Is this side?
Majesty, can we hear
Hear
you?
me? I can't find it without him.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe you need to go out and try coming in again so that we'll see how far the link is working, right? So if you can maybe go out and try logging back in. I'm not sure. For some reason, so many of you are having network challenges. So if you should probably go out and then come back again. So, but Emeka, let's talk. Tell us a little bit about your adventures. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Since both of us are here, we can have a whole conversation and host a whole show, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Honestly, coming online on LinkedIn, of course, meeting the elementary presence on LinkedIn last year was one of the best. I mean, one of the high points of my 2024 online, because I came back on LinkedIn without clarity. I was just looking for how to find my way. I was just winging it. Then when I came upon the elevation program, I've been here. I mean, I've been here for 15 months. So this is my 15th month in this program. And I don't think I'm stopping anytime soon because the benefit I've gotten from here are so massive. Let me just say that in recent times, when I go to places, one of the things I show in place of my ID is my LinkedIn profile. In fact, I had an experience recently. I was traveling and we were pulled over by the police. So the police officer was like, introduce yourself. I'm like, where do I start from? I remember, oh, this is something I've been learning on LinkedIn. I've been learning how to introduce myself. I've been learning how to introduce myself in simple terms so that it becomes clear to the receiver of the information. So I introduced myself as a young man who is, laboring, who is working at the intersection of food security and youth mobilization in agriculture. So it didn't make sense to the police officer. So I was trying to pull up my passport to show him this is who I am, trying to pull up many things. I was going to pull up my LinkedIn profile for him to see some of the individuals I've met with and have been able to interact with. So by the time I did that, he was shocked. He was amazed that, oh, you have this, because my LinkedIn is not just, a LinkedIn profile, it is a verified LinkedIn account with the volume of resources I've been putting out there since 15 months. So that was when I realized that what we are doing on LinkedIn is not just a casual, just posting and all. You are making a statement as to the fact that you are a person of value. But another interesting experience was that a Pan-African news, website reached out to me and said, Mr. Christian, we see the works you are doing, and please, if your LinkedIn profile is verified, we want to work with you. I'm like, LinkedIn profile. So when I confirmed that my LinkedIn profile was verified, guess what happened next? They invited me to come and own a column on their news website. I'm talking about a Pan-African agricultural and climate advocacy news platform. And I'm like, LinkedIn is where any professional who wants to be an authority, a voice in his industry must be. So this is my experience. It's just a tip of the iceberg. And maybe a last one. I got funding to travel to the African Food Summit recently in Senegal. As a matter of fact, my first international trip. One of the evidences that proved that I was deserving of that, funding was because of my LinkedIn. Because one thing I did was that I hyperlinked my LinkedIn handle to my CV. Whatever I'm doing, I'm writing an essay, I put my LinkedIn handle as a CV because as a hyperlink. I cannot tell all my stories on my CV. So if you want to know more, come to my LinkedIn. So I was talking to one of the admin of that organization recently. So I was trying to explain the things I do. She said, not to worry, I already know what you do because I did a background check on you on LinkedIn. So friends, this is part of my story. It's not the whole story, but this is only part of it. And I hope that you are inspired by this. Thank you.
I am really, really, really inspired. And Emeka, I don't tell you enough, but you don't know how proud of you that I am, right? I've seen how you've evolved in the past 15 months because you've been with me, like literally been with me for the past 15 months. And I look back at the young man that started and I see the person that you've become today, and I'm glad. Because then I can look at it and say, yeah, this is somebody that I mentored, and this is somebody that has stuck through it, and this is what is happening. And the story is just beginning. It's even just beginning. It's not even, the climb is still an upward climb. But the important thing is that it's very, very important for us to enjoy the journey. That is why we stop and celebrate. Sometimes people make the mistake and they feel like it's until I get to the top of the mountain that I will stop and celebrate my progress. But every micro progress, every micro win, every small win, you should stop. That is what helps you to build momentum. That is what helps you to not give up. I tell people when they come into the cohort, I said, keep track. See where you are starting, right? See where your journey started so that you can go back and trace it. You can actually follow the journey and say, I started at this point. This is something that changed, that's changed, this changed, that changed. And you're able to track that progress. Because everything is not going to happen in one day, but if you stay committed to the process, beautiful things are bound to happen. That is one beautiful thing about life. Gadima, do you hear us? I see you're here, but your camera is off. I don't know what's happening with the network. Do you hear us? But while you're figuring that out, let me say hello to the people who are in the chat. Kainde, it's always so beautiful to have you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for congratulating Cohort 15. And thank you for congratulating me especially. I truly appreciate that. And then we have our project manager extraordinary, Michael Eremosele from the UK. Personal and business development coach. He said, good evening to everyone. And congratulations to the graduating class. Thank you so much for making out the time to be here today. We truly, truly, truly appreciate you. It's not easy for people to even make out 30 minutes to come and listen to you talk or come and celebrate with you or just come and be a part of what you're doing. So we appreciate you. And this is the one and only queen of estates of LinkedIn. There are no two. Only one and only queen of estates. Tolu is a real estate person, and she's been here and she's been a part of our cohort, a part of our community, a part of everything we're building. And I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for being here. Then we have Elizabeth. Elizabeth is here. Tell me where you are joining from. I'm always excited to know. Tell us where you are joining from so that we'll know. We know where the countries people are joining from. And we have Susanna. Oh, Susanna is one special person to me. Thank you so much, Susanna, for coming here. I'm excited that you are here and part of our event. It's a pleasure to have you. Then we have Gift. Gift is also a part of the cohort. She says congratulations to all of us. And also Majesty. Yeah, Majesty was trying to come up on stage. I don't know if his network is letting him come up now. I don't know what's happening to the network, but we are resilient, right? We don't give up. Let's see what Michael is saying. He says, since I started my insurance on Tuesdays, I've gotten 3 invites, 2 seminars invites, 1 on a panel, but they didn't meet my availability. Okay, that's beautiful, right? That's the most important thing. You have to give something to get something. Thank you for sharing that with us, Michael. Thank you so much for sharing that. And then Elizabeth said, it's important to celebrate small wins. That's so important. Love has been trying to come up stage. Please stay resilient. I really want to hear you talk. She says, congratulations to everyone. I don't know what's happening to the network. Everybody trying to come up is being thrown out for whatever reason. Let me see again who is still here. Okay. I see that it's Shadrach and Ferdinand. Now, Amaka, I think this is a great opportunity for us to talk a little bit about our upcoming conference, right? We are already here. So we might as well use this opportunity to talk briefly. You've been in the thick of the organizing. You've been in the thick of trying to put together what we are doing. I just want you to, from your own perspective, can you share a little bit about our upcoming conference, what we are about, what we are hoping to achieve, who our target audience are, just generally, and then we can just move from there. If no more people come in, we'll move straight to the award, and then we can be gone in less than an hour. That's my plan. My plan is that we don't stay too long in this event.
Right. So the Scholar of Global Summit is the first of its kind, and so the Scholar of Global Summit came out of a felt, burden to reach a wider community. And as you know, we have a large Scholar of Global Summit. Scholar of LinkedIn Elevation Program alumni in our alumni community. That's a massive community. In fact, for the graduating class today, for those of you who are not yet in the alumni community, you're coming to meet a large family, and you'll be glad that you joined the family. So over the month, we had grown into a very large alumni community drawn from across the globe. So we thought that we have to give back to the community where we all came from, the community where we all desire to see grow and develop. So that was the burden of that summit. And here we are today trying to drive that change at our level. So at the moment, we have a volunteer workforce of more than 90 young persons who are trying to make this happen, in addition to the alumni community. So the conference is coming, the summit is coming up strong and loud, and we hope that it's going to achieve the aim. So our target audience is everybody. Everybody is our target audience from anywhere in the world. So for us, you are operating in any of the sectors, be it health, be it any sector you're operating. You have people who are going to speak to some of those spaces. And our targets are also young people who do not have the opportunity to see some of the opportunities available in the world today. So I strongly commend this upcoming summit to every young person out there who is looking to scale or to get into the mainstream of society, to tap into some of the possibilities in today's world. Because the truth of the matter is that I never knew that there are many opportunities in this world until I came on LinkedIn. I can't count how many speaking engagements I've gotten on LinkedIn. In fact, an organization I wrote to one time asking for help wrote back to me, inviting me to be their guest. I'm like, can you imagine life? So because I showed up, I came into the space, where conversations are happening. So this global summit is where conversations are going to be happening, and many persons are going to be gaining clarity. I'm so excited about it because I know that there's going to be a lot of light bulb moments. There's going to be a lot of aha moments for many young graduates on the call, for many entrepreneurs on the call. Wherever you are, there's something for you. So I just want to invite you, and on a very positive note, youth voice is also fully represented. I think I'm one of the youngest speakers in that conference. So you see, we have a well-rounded, conference that has factored in everybody and everywhere. So I just want to encourage you that you have to share with someone, you have to register now to attend, and get somebody you know to be part of that conference. So that's all I can say for now, except Dr. Amaka has anything to add to what I've just said.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amaka. That was just well articulated. Thank you. And that was me putting you on the spot because that was not planned. So kudos to you. Kudos. I'm so proud of you, right?
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you that you are the point where you can think on your feet and you can really talk about, because you've been a part of the process. So you don't need to think too much because it is something that you have been a part of it from the beginning and while we are driving the process. So I'm so proud of that. So one more thing that I'm going to add.
Sorry. Okay. Let me also add that on a normal day, I wasn't comfortable on camera like this. Thanks to that Saturday that we are forced to make a video. We had to force ourselves to make videos. And that day was the beginning of a story that we're all listening to today. The fact that I can stand on this camera speaking to audience who are watching live and who are going to watch later. So it's part of the testament to the power of this 21 days elevation program. Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that. You know, that these are some of the wins that sometimes people don't understand how important it is that you start while you're afraid and then you get better. The people wait for confidence to start doing things instead of just having the courage to start, knowing that your confidence increases as you become more competent in the journey. And I'm so proud to see everything you're doing, and I'm even more excited to see everything you become, right? I'm so excited about that because it's really been a journey, and it's all about understanding that life is that upward climb, and you have to be willing to count one before you count two, then you count up to 10. So one more thing I want to add to the beautiful summary that Amaka made about the conference is that this is also an empowerment, right? We have that side coming up, and in the coming weeks, you should keep an eye out. There's going to be a contest that it's all wrapped up in my head. I don't know where the sponsorship for that contest is going to come from, but I know it's going to come. I just know I have to put it into the universe. I know sometimes it's okay to encourage people to show up and do the work, but sometimes it's also important to give people money to actually be able to do the things they need to do. Money is part of the process. So we are going to be having 2 contests. This is me letting the cat out of the bag even before the flyers are out. We're going to have a speaking contest, and we're going to have an AI and tech business pitch. And the winners are going to win massively. That's how it is in my mind. So help me God, right? So help me God that money is going to come out. I'm going to put it into the universe, and then we'll see how we go about that. So in the coming weeks, keep an eye out to register for that contest. It's just a way to really empower people, because I believe so much that it's not just enough to tell people what to do. Sometimes you need to also create the enabling environment to provide the tools that they need to succeed. That is where that has always been my heart's desire. It's always been that Scholar Up will get to a point where we really begin to empower people beyond education, even though education is at the foundation of everything, right? Education now, I don't mean just formal education. I mean developing your mind, personal development, building your confidence, learning how to speak, learning how to build your personal brand. All of that is education. But I also want to begin to empower people tangibly, begin to give tangible empowerment where people can now take their ideas, use that money, and bring it to life. So I'm letting the cat out of the bag because I'm so excited about this, and we are hoping that this is going to be a part of what we'll do in that conference. So if you've not registered, you want to take the advantage to do so for the conference. We still have I think maybe less than 2 months now. So the time is the time is running. Let's see what our PM is saying. He said, "If it's well, it is. You have said it well. It's for everyone. Let's shatter boundaries and awaken brilliance." Yes, let us shatter it by all means possible. Let us shatter the boundaries. And Professor Rotimi Oh, thank you, Professor, for being here. I didn't know you were here. I said, don't wait for perfection, just start. That is true.
Right.
That is so true. If you keep waiting for everything to line up in life, you will hardly not do anything. You won't achieve anything because there would always be a limitation. There would always be a constraint. Let me see if Gadima is able to join us now. I keep calling. I don't know if Love is the first name or Gadima is the second name, but I think Love is the first name, right?
Let me also add that what our PM said is the theme of the conference, where boundary shatters and brilliance awakens. So that's the aim of our conference, to shatter boundaries and to awaken brilliance. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gadima. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know what's happening, right? I think I'm wondering, is it this network challenge? Is it based on location? Is it maybe where people are, the network? Sometimes people just have network problem and they are not able to connect to come into the studio, right? So, but I'm going to move straight to the award because, like I said, I really wanted this to be a short and impactful journey. I think somebody else is testing me saying they can't come into the network is not letting them come in. Well, it is what it is, right? I don't really know. I don't know how to help it from my own end, other than saying maybe have a different option. And this is for, I think this is an opportunity to begin to tell all the people who would want to come and contest to try as much as possible to have your network figured out. Imagine when you prepare for a contest to win a large amount of money and you come on that day and you're not able to log in. You know that's the that's the most heartbreaking thing, right? So as much as possible, this is me telling you ahead of time. It's I don't know what the problem is in terms of what is happening. Michael, what are you saying? You say you can hear me loud and clear, hand pink waving. I think it's, I know I was referring to the people who are not able to come in. I was referring to people who are not able to come in. And Dr. Fortune says, congratulations. Thank you very much. So let me go straight to the award so that we can really begin to wrap up our conversation today. Let's go straight to the award. Usually, after every cohort, we have just like a short award, which is just to recognize the people who went an extra mile, right? Everybody has done well. Everybody has really done well. It takes a lot to show up on a platform like LinkedIn. It takes a whole lot to show up on a platform like LinkedIn, because most of the time people are afraid of embarrassment, people are afraid of people talking, people are afraid of so many things, and they just feel like, oh, my story is not good enough to be heard, or what have I achieved for me to show up and do these things? All those self-limiting beliefs, it keeps a lot of people stuck for years. And so to be able to break through that and say, I'm going to try anyway, because the people who are doing it, the people who are hosting events, the people who are betting ideas, they don't have two heads. They just had the willingness to step out in faith, even though they were still afraid. And in that process, things become better, the journey, the vision becomes clearer. So it is my honor to really recognize the awardees we had for this cohort, the people who went the extra mile. We have the most improved on LinkedIn. She's the person who is trying to come in. The network is not letting her come in. So please, what you will do for me is, by the time I mention her name, say congratulations in the chat. Send some love emojis. Let's celebrate her, right? So that it's not easy. By the time you have a whole lot of people and then you get recognized for something, it's something that one should be proud of. So the most improved on LinkedIn, this award goes to the individual who has truly blossomed on LinkedIn, showing remarkable growth in their writing style, in content creation, and building a strong and engaged network. They've turned their LinkedIn presence into a powerful personal brand. And this award goes to no other person than Nanje Usula Ule. I hope I'm not murdering the name, but I'm so proud of you, and I wish you were able to, like your network was letting you come into the chat to just come and have a word with us. But let's celebrate. Let us celebrate her. Let us celebrate her. Okay, let us celebrate her. It's not easy. Send some emojis. It is not easy to be recognized as the most improved. And I hope this award serves as an encouragement to you to not give up, to keep moving forward. Because I tell people, you can do a 21-day sprint. Like you encourage yourself and you show up for 21 days. But if beyond that 21 days, you don't continue the marathon, you're probably it's going to be a wasted effort. Like the effort you compounded in that 21 days of like, I'm going to show up and build this brand. Eventually, when the motivation fades, what is going to carry you is discipline, accountability, and community support. That is what is going to carry you. So Nanje, congratulations to you on being the most improved for cohort 15 of our LinkedIn Elevation program. Now I go to the next award category, the most creative. It takes a lot to be creative on a platform like LinkedIn, right? Because sometimes people wonder, what do I do that is too much? What is too less? What should I share? What is LinkedIn worthy? What should I share? And things, it takes a lot of thought. If you really want to create great LinkedIn posts that people want to read and people would engage with, you need to put a lot of thought into it. You can't just do it haphazardly. So I've seen this person. I wasn't surprised at all when Augusta sent this to me. I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. In my head, if I was going to pick someone, I would have picked her, right? I see the amount of work she puts into her carousels, the amount of thought she puts into her work, showing up consistently, being willing to learn, being willing to continue on the journey. So the most creative for the individual who demonstrated exceptional creativity and originality. Originality is lacking in this world, right? Nowadays, 99% of the world sounds the same because of AI. Everybody sounds the same. Everybody uses the same kind of tenses and the same kind of words and things like that. So it does take a bit of thought to be original in the midst of that. So they bring a unique flair to their content, expressing their ideas in innovative and engaging ways. This award goes to no other person than Ijoma Jennifer Ubaneche. Congratulations to you, Ijoma. I'm so proud of you. Like, this is one of the awards that I saw. It's like, yeah, I'm so glad she was the one because she puts a lot of work and she's somebody who is very new on LinkedIn. I wish she was also trying to get into the call today. She was testing me to say network issues. I wish she was able to come in, but someone put her name in the chat. Or Ijoma, if you're on LinkedIn, put your name and I would project it so that people can connect with you. She's someone that is new on LinkedIn, probably less than 500 following, but you can see that willingness to grow. You can see that willingness to move forward. So I see people congratulating Nanje for being the most improved on LinkedIn. So Michael says, congratulations. Ferdinand says, congratulations. We have Annie. Annie, thank you for coming. I'm so excited to have you. Thank you very much, Annie. Anytime I see you, it makes me happy. I feel so supported. I feel like I have a big brother somewhere that is always cheering for me. Thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate you for being here. And then, yes, Abdul said, never give up. That is true. There's no point. Giving up does not solve anything, right? It doesn't solve anything. And then, yes, most creative, Ijoma Jennifer Ubaneche. If you're not connected to her, you need to go and see her creativity. The kind of carousels she produces, I'm always impressed by them. Meaningful, short to the point, gives a lot of information in a social media platform now that is filled with noise. There's a lot of noise. So for someone to make the extra effort to stick to producing original and thoughtful content, she is worth congratulating. Isaac says, congratulations. Thank you very much, Isaac, for being here. Where are you joining us from? Ghana? Your name sounds Ghana to me, but let me know. Isaac is actually my father's name. So whenever I see someone with the name Isaac, I like to stop. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Now we'll go to the next award. We go to the next award category. This award goes to the most consistent. And the funny thing is, when I saw the name, it was somebody who joined our cohort, and she said to me, I'm not new to LinkedIn. The reason I came back and I joined your cohort is because I want to learn how to be consistent again, because I left for a couple of months. And it's been hard for me to maintain that consistency. The kind of work this lady does, I'm in awe of what she does, right? I'm so impressed with the work that she does with nurses and publishing. I'm already letting the cat out of the bag, right? I'm really so impressed. And she's been struggling to come into the studio today. But now, village people said network will not allow our people come in, but the party must go on. Emeka, what do you say? The party must continue now. Abi? No dull moments.
The party must go on. Nothing stops.
The party must continue. No dull moment. Anytime, whatever it is that village people said, we have to keep going. Okay, Isaac says he's joining from He's joining from Ghana. Yes, and Nanja says, thank you very much. So this is someone you want to follow. She's actually a math and an English teacher. That's a very unique combination. I think Nanja is the first person I've seen who teaches both math and English. Like usually it's like two opposites, right? Either somebody is teaching math and mathematics related courses, and then somebody else is teaching English. Yeah. So you want to connect with her. She's actually an online teacher. She's also an electoral officer. Beautiful combination. So connect with her. Congratulations to you. I hope we'll see more of you, and I hope you keep finding clarity, moving forward with your brand, building it, and making progress. Congratulations. We are happy to have you here. Then we have Rukayat. She says she's from Nigeria, and congratulations to the awardee. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for coming here. So we move to the next category. Oh yes, I was talking about the most consistent, right? I was telling you something. I was telling you beautiful things about that lady. She's someone I respect so much. And when I saw that she joined our cohort, it made me very happy because, you know, like you always see people with the side of your eye, like you always know, you follow their work, you know what they're about, and suddenly they're in your cohort and you're like, oh, wow, such a surprise. So the most consistent for the person who embodies that spirit of persistence, consistently posting valuable content every day around the same time, demonstrating commitment and reliability that motivates the entire cohort. This award goes to no other person but Love Gadima. We are so proud of you, Love. Congratulations to you. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I hope that this encourages you, right? You joined the cohort to be consistent. You stayed consistent. You posted your beautiful video yesterday, which made me very happy. That was such a beautiful video. Put Love's name in the chat so that I'll project that. And if you're here, you can say something. So I'll project that. Thank you so much. And congratulations. 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 All right. Now we go to the next award. This is Engagement Champion. It's not easy to engage. I think the most difficult aspect of LinkedIn is engagement. LinkedIn is a community-based platform. So no matter how useful or no matter how meaningful or how enticing your posts are, if you don't like people or you don't have time, you don't have time to connect with people, you don't have time to connect, engage with other people, see what's about, build your network intentionally. Believe you me, you can make a post and the post is very useful, but nobody is going to respond to it. It happens all the time, right? You see a post, yes, so that is Love Gadima. Make sure you're connected to Love. Love does a lot of beautiful work with nurses. She does such beautiful things with nurses tech, so many beautiful things. You want to connect with her and see the work that she's doing, right? So engagement is not something that is not easy at all. It does require a bit of discipline and commitment. It requires a lot of discipline. It requires a lot of discipline to show up every day and intentionally build that community. So when you begin to hear about Scholar Hub community, the alumni community, it takes a lot of work to bring people together and keep them together, especially adults. It's easier to deal with children, right? Amaka, what do you think? I think Amaka is stuck. It's easier to deal with children. It's easier to coordinate children. But when it comes to really connecting with adults, bringing them together, getting them to work towards a particular goal, keeping them committed to a cause, it's not easy. It takes a lot of work. It takes I see that from experience. And that is really people look for the secret to grow on LinkedIn. It's an open secret. That is the best way to grow on LinkedIn, is to get involved, become a part of the LinkedIn village. Become a part of the LinkedIn village so that when you are doing something, people will rally around you. Emeka talked about the volunteers. He said more than 90. It's actually more than 150. It's not even 90. That's the number of people in the group. Maybe the active people are within that range because, of course, at the end of the day, everybody will not be active, right? You always have that normal curve. But it does take a bit of consistency and vision and a work that you've done for you to suddenly say, I want to do this, come and be a part of this, and that number of people jumps on board. It's because there's a precedent. You've set a precedent. You've set some kind of things that makes them feel like this is something I want to be a part of, because you have shown that it is possible. You have shown that we are better together. That is one thing that I seek to transfer to people every day. That what we can achieve together, no one person can do it on their own. What 4 people, 5 people coming together, having their mind, bringing their thoughts, bringing their vision, what you can do together, no one person, no matter how skilled, will be able to do it on their own. So I'm so happy to share this award, to talk about the Engagement Champion Award, which goes to somebody who was active in liking, commenting, sharing other people's posts. This person is at the heart of every conversation, offering insightful comments and thoughtful feedback that enrich discussions and elevate the quality of engagement. They don't just comment, they connect. It's not easy to connect with people. So this award goes to no other person but Ferdinand Asare. I cannot say your last name, but Ferdinand was here with us earlier. And if you're still at the back of the stage, I'll bring you up to the stage. Congratulations to you, Ferdinand. Thank you for, I really congratulate you, because you were not active on LinkedIn and suddenly you showed up and you were willing to take the instructions, you were willing to learn, you were willing to do every task. I saw Ferdinand's video yesterday and it made me really happy. He took his time. Like, I'm willing to go on this journey. It may not be all clear to me, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. So congratulations to you, Ferdinand. It's really, really a pleasure. And I don't know if your camera still works or if your network still works. If you want to say something, this is an opportunity.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Amaka, for giving this opportunity once again. I have lights out at my end. You cannot see me
we hear you
on the camera. But I'm grateful to receive this award. Thank you for your coaching, and I thank all my cohort members, cohort 15. Everybody was so much engaged to the LinkedIn challenge, and we're very grateful. I'm very grateful to share up other activities coming up next week and then other days to come. Thank you very much for the coaching.
Yes, you are welcome, Ferdinand. Congratulations to you, and thank you for being here despite your light out and everything. That just tells you about the spirit of persistence, right? And your the alumni, Michael, he actually had the engagement award when he was in cohort 7. I think it was cohort 7, if I'm not mistaken. It was cohort 7 was when Eremosele joined our community, and since then has just been a part of it, been a big brother in the background. And then, yes, he was saying this is exactly what I was saying. 90 active volunteers, over 150 volunteering, with 25 on the waiting list as of the, oh, wow, okay. God will help us manage the numbers really, really well. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And then we says, engagement champion, congratulations. Yes, Ferdinand, congratulations to you. I hope this encourages you to keep showing up. All right, and then we have Endurance. She says, congratulations. Endurance, I told you, anytime I see your scarf, it makes me happy. I like that scarf. I like the way it is. Like, it's so African. It looks very, very good. Thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. We're rounding up now. The final award, we have the Silent Achiever Award. Sometimes it's not everybody that is loud. Some of us, God created us, or maybe we've become loud as a result of life experiences. We've reached the point where we know that keeping quiet does not help, right? I used to be silent before, but I'm no longer quiet again, but I used to be. But then life experiences has taught me that sometimes being silent it doesn't help you. There are times you know when to be quiet, you know when to speak up. But this award actually recognizes an individual who may not always be in the spotlight, right? They're not always in the spotlight, but they have made significant strides in their LinkedIn journey. Their work, the impact is felt through the quality of their work, the depth of their insights, and their unwavering dedication to growth. Actually, 2 people won this award, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense, because the 2 people that won this award are people that discuss topics that are not everyday LinkedIn topics. Emeka, what is the everyday LinkedIn topic? Tell me.
LinkedIn growth. LinkedIn growth.
Literally, right? That is the thing. It's like if you want to grow fast on LinkedIn, talk about LinkedIn growth, just focus on it. And a lot of people get lost in that noise.
Yeah, even if you have 5,000 followers, you would say, oh, I will teach you how to get 20,000 followers.
Right, you're absolutely correct. You are so right. That's the thing. You see that on LinkedIn happening. I've seen that pattern happen over and over. People show up with a skill. Maybe you are a real estate person, you are a financial advisor, you know how to get people to grad school. You have Amaka agricultural ambassador. You have something that you're already doing offline that you are interested in, that you're good at. Before you know, they put that in the back burner because it's not popular. It's not popular. It was some of us that came to LinkedIn and started talking about agriculture before I dragged people like Emeka and Divine, and we made it a topic that, yeah, we can talk about anything we want to talk about. We can even host events about it because agriculture is everybody's business, right? So it's something that we've seen happen over time, that people leave their message, they leave something that they are supposed to become popular for, something they should be visible for, and they just derail their message. So the two people that won this award, this Silent Achiever Award, people who have depth of insight, there is depth in their insight, and they have this unwavering dedication to growth. The first person is Juliet Chisom, the one and only financial advisor on LinkedIn. It's not easy to give financial advice. It's not easy for you to think about creative ways to tell people how to invest their money or how to do the right thing. Like, I'm so proud of you, and I hope this encourages you. She's also been a part of our cohort for a while. When she started, she had 100 followers or so. But now I think she has celebrated 1,000 and she's still in that upward climb, sticking to her message, talking about financial advice. The second person is a runaway from LinkedIn, and then she came back again, right? You saw me hail her before, the queen of estate. She's also like the one and only person I've seen talking about real estate on LinkedIn and sticking to that message, looking for creative ways to talk about, okay, this is how you invest in real estate, this is how you do this is how you do that. So we don't just give our award for the sake of giving it. We don't just give our award to the most popular people, really. We give it to people, and it's really voted for people who are doing things that are worthy of celebration. Michael says how to get to 1,000 on LinkedIn. Michael. Oh, God in heaven. And Femi is here. Femi is #1 PR guy in Africa. I say congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much thank you very much for coming here, sticking with us. The network challenge wanted to challenge us, but you know us now, we roll. Like I said, the party continues no matter the challenge. That is one thing about life, is that things will not always work the way you planned. Today I had more than 7 or 8 of my students trying to come into the studio, and for whatever reason, all of them could not come in because of network. But the party must continue, and we are so excited that we've been able to come to this point. Grateful to God that has given us that grace. So many times in the past 15 cohorts, there has been times that, sometimes I have that conversation with Augusta, sometimes it's just me, and I ask myself, should we keep moving on with this thing? And then somebody will come back and give you a testimonial. Somebody will tell you, my life was, and then that gives you the strength to keep going. So thank you for sticking with us. Like I said, our event is going to be an hour, and it's already an hour. Emeka, do you have any final thoughts? I don't want to hold people up, so that we can call it a day.
Yeah, so I just want to say that tomorrow I'm celebrating 15,000 LinkedIn followers. That is 1,000 for every cohort. So this is your charge to come back as many times as possible, so that you gain 1,000 per month. My secret sauce. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Emeka. Yes,
Thank
congratulations, congratulations. We are I'm so proud of everything you're doing, and even happy and excited for more things that you're going to do, because I know it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of the journey. But I'll be there to celebrate every milestone with you as you move forward, right? Giving the support, giving the encouragement, making sure that you achieve all of those goals that God has placed in your heart. Keep up the good work that you're doing. I see it and I appreciate it, and I'm really, 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 really proud of you. I can't say it enough. It's not easy for someone to commit to a cause if the benefit is not apparent immediately. It takes a different kind of heart to be able to commit to something that maybe the gain will not be immediately. Maybe you give it 6 months, maybe you give it 8 months. But eventually, when that success starts rolling in, people will now say, Emeka is lucky. He went to Senegal to go and chill. It's not luck, he has done plenty work behind the scene that you will not be willing to do, right? So I'm so excited for that. Thank you all so much for sticking with us today. Like Emeka mentioned, We are going to be onboarding the next cohort next week, Saturday. If you've not reserved your seat for that cohort, you want to do that. You really, really want to do that. You want to check us out and see what we are about. We have our big conference coming, which is taking a lot of work from us, but we are excited. We are putting in the time, we are putting in the effort. We are trying to make it as beautiful and as unique as possible. God helping us. So thank you so much for showing up today. I'm going to close by sharing our 1-minute video as a closing ceremony, and I can send everyone on their way.
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So we see the financial advisor herself. Yeah, she's here. Make sure you are following Juliet Chisom. She gives a lot of good financial advice. I'm taking advice from her right now, right? I'm taking investment advice because something I don't know a lot about is how to invest, and I'm willing to learn. And she's been teaching me. She's been such a great, great teacher. Make sure you're connected with her. Congratulations, Chisom, on your award. We see all the work you're doing, and I'm here to tell you, keep going, keep it up. Femi says, congratulations to all the award winners. He said, accept his warm love. The love is not cold, though. Warm love. Accept Femi's warm love. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And then Florence says, congratulations to all. And then Michael says, happy soulful Sunday, family. Hello, Michael. Good to have you here. Congratulations, everybody. And then we have our alumni event next Sunday, episode 2. Make sure you look out for that. I'm going to set the event maybe after this one so that you can register for it. Because for me, it's always about continuity. I say it all the time. The journey should not end in 21 days. 21 days is the sprint. When you finish the sprint, it's time to start the marathon. It's time to start the journey so that you can really build something sustainable. Thank you so much for being with us despite the technical difficulty. I'm so excited that no matter what happens, we keep moving forward. We're able to make it work. God bless you. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye, everyone. Amaka, say bye-bye to our people. I'm waving my hand.